Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. We are back in Croatia, or rather Illyria, as it's now called, with our Kralj Vojnomir. And I had to do a few things, bit of changing some stuff in the save game file. First of all, last time I converted these were light footmen before. And then I converted them to pikemen, and the mod does not consider that they were, or that they are these men-at-arms assigned to a certain province, but rather they put them directly into my men-at-arms pool, which was not what I wanted. As you can see, I just I was able to undo that in the save game file. So that's one thing that I did. The other thing was when I converted Split to a castle holding, I picked the wrong type of building here. I picked the what is it called, bastion and curtain walls or whatever it's called, and it needs the hill forts. That is because I could not upgrade that one. As you can see, I can upgrade that now, and I will. There we go. Because we are still on our oath to shape the realm. As you can see, we're currently at 7. We need 8, and that would be our 8th one. So, there we go. We've already done it. How long does it take? If I... There you go. 4 years! Jesus Christ! Where's that coming from? Don't we have... I thought... Oh no, we don't have a royal architect. Okay. Well, in that case, we should have one. Wife and Caravan Master would be good at this. Could do some kind of swap. He's excellent at this, right? No, that wouldn't make any sense. I guess she has only the one other thing, right? She's a personal physician. I guess she would like that kind of thing. As you do see, she is very good in stewardship as well as learning. Yeah, and we know she likes to make herself useful. She likes to work. That's our wife for you. There we go. I don't think I need either of these. Jesus Christ, they're costly, aren't they? Wow. Okay. Whew. While we're at it, do I need other stuff in here? The great problem that we're currently facing is that we're having this very, very costly legend running. There we go, 5.6 gold per month. And it's getting nowhere. We're just spread in one barony. There we go. Great. We have 5 promoters, apparently. Some of our barns. Yeah, we don't get anywhere. And I guess that is the point where we should go for extol domestic legend. That will give us more legend spread chance. As you do see, it costs us an awful lot of money. Yeah. But I guess that is what we can do right now. Is there some kind of... Wait a second. So. That is a 4.8% chance. 3.35. 6.56. If I do that. It's the same. No, 8.95. Do you see that? We're paying now 4.48 treasury here per month, or whatever this is per... Is it per month, right? No, right, no. We spend that all the time, right? Because it goes from our balance. Yeah, sorry about that. We, in this... The only thing that we get here is like 2%. Yay! Oh, dear Lord. I guess we can do that for... now, at least until we have some kind of provinces that our legend is spreading into. But I guess the thing that we will do and that I want to do is doing that. Hosting a feast. That will, I guess, serve us better. In the meantime, what else can we do? I did see that we have our tutor Draško here. He's not in very good health, but he's been tutor for us for a while. We also allowed him to marry. He has a son. I think that is the right time where we could grant him nobility. right? That makes sense to me. Is there anyone else here that we can do that for? He is, of course, a noble. He is, of course. I guess that counts for about everyone here. Johanna's here. Yeah, he is definitely... Alright, okay, yeah, we did that. He is Catholic now. Okay, no, that's fine. That is fine. That is fine. Right. I guess we don't need him as a bodyguard anymore. I guess that is something that we can undo. Yeah, I guess he's not going to like it. We pay some prestige, but that's fine for now. Right. Do not need a bodyguard. Let's host the feast then, right? Oh yeah, by the way, I had a look and the monastery was actually built, which is great stuff. And I was looking into what can we do here, and I saw that we still have a duchy building that we can build. I guess that would be the next thing after that feast. And then we can build marches here. As you see, they're quite costly, but normally I would, or the usual thing that I do anyway, is build tax offices, because they get holding taxes plus 15%. In all of the holdings in the duchy, and that is usually a big thing. But marches here provide the same bonus for hills and mountains, and every... like, they are all hills and mountains. We have nothing else in this duchy. It's all hills and mountains. So there we go. That will... be amazing for the productivity and the outcome here. And we do get all the other bonuses here. Fort level +2. Garrison size +25. Holding advantage, and so on. This is huge. So, yeah, definitely going for that one. But first of all, I want the... I want something to happen with our legend. Okay, so we feast. Maybe we feast in Zada. I guess we can do that. And additional influence. I guess we can go for a bit, right? And we want to spread the legend. Right. The Kaiser's not coming. Boo. Anyone else coming here? Hungary not coming. Why? Pin of your tier. He is shy. Why is he shy? Jesus Christ. Can I maybe pay some more money? More number of courses. Yes, that will make him attend. Offer them more and they will come. I don't have rivals, right? Yeah, okay. But he, I guess, yeah, he's just too far away. There's nothing we can do about that. But we got the King of Hungary now. And I hope... Was he? Alright, yeah, Schwyz. Okay, that's too far away as well. I hope a lot of these guys here will, after that, become supporters of our little legend. And I guess we can just start that. Yeah, I know it's costly. But we started it. Now we must bring it to an end. Damn it. Oh, we're already done with that one here. That is great. Probably was another building that was just... yeah. Every county where a building was constructed increased by 50. Did we construct a building here then? I guess maybe the more expressing... I'm not sure if we constructed a building here during that time. Or should I wait these 3 years then? Because we got some development. You know what? There we go. My work is done exactly as I said it would be. I heard the scorn of my detractors, their certainty I would fail when I swore my oath. But I proved them wrong. The voices of my doubters have changed, and they now grant me the honor they once thought beyond my reach. A new day is upon us. I don't think he would make such a grandiose speech here, but he is pleased. And we are now level 5 when it comes to our legitimacy. That's great too. And I think that would allow us to, yes, create the Duchy of Croatia. Question is, do I actually want to do that at some point? Because currently I do have these two Banovinas here, and I want to keep both of them. And I also would like to keep Zürich, because that allows us to vote in the Holy Roman Empire. Right? So, yeah. We keep it as it is for now. Right, okay, so how's this going? How long do we have to wait? And that's not what I wanted. 4 months, okay. As we do see, our wife is pregnant once more. And in the 8th month, so about to give birth. And she gained the architect trait. Wow. Yeah, which I guess makes her an expert now. And there we go. She has given birth to a daughter. We have another daughter here. Trpimira. Yeah, that name comes with some idea behind it, I guess. So, yeah, we take it. There's our niece, Claudia. She's having a son now, that I know. Okay. She's having a good time, at least. Alright, I guess she is having a good time because she's a drunkard. But she's not drinking here, right? Okay, that's us and our good monk here. The Ban. I guess he would be some kind of abbot. Big time abbot doing this kind of in unison. Both of these things. I can still do that, by the way. Should I do that? Because it also allows me to get that one here. The whole house gains 20% more influence. And that is something, right? Could also maybe try to be friendly with the Pope. Anyways. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. That's the innuendo thing, right? What were they saying then? I'm having a hard time understanding this dialect, and I heard you are a cunning linguist. A cunning linguist. Yeah, okay. How? I think that would be his reaction to it. Like, really explaining what that means could lead to something awkward, so I guess we just let it go. Cunning linguist. Jesus Christ. Not explaining that for the children at home. Someone unseen has slipped me a note during the feast. Your smile is what gives meaning to my life. I wish only to hear your voice again, that I may know the warmth of your embrace. You and I belong together. Oh, the temptation! Who could this tender letter be from? That was something about the way Sibylla looked shyly at me, or how Maria smiled when we met. Then again, Kralj Kakumica seemed very eager to sit close to me. Oh yeah, I don't think... Well, he wouldn't be interested. I think I said that before, right? He would not be someone to start an affair. Like, first of all, that's kind of unseemly. You don't do that kind of thing as a person who also needs to be some kind of role model for others. And then he would not do that because he would not betray his wife. But I guess that this little piece of poetry here is coming from her. Like, not from any one of these, like, random women here. No. I think that was my wife. And it was her. Oh, isn't that sweet? So after After quite some time, right? They've been married for a long time. 1019. They're married for 25 years. This might as well be their gold wedding ceremony here. And after 25 years, they found out that there really is more to their relationship than just being, these great partners, really. Maybe they do have the time now to really spend more time together, and I find that quite sweet. So there we go. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Margarine Kunica. Oh, there she is again. That part of the family really is sweet as well. I mean, yeah, okay, she she has that. Although I'm not sure, that might come from him. Although he only has it at stage 1. Whatever it is, I'm not doubting that. She is my friend. Yes. Our nieces in Steiermark, also very helpful to us, came to our aid against the Byzantines. I did everything I could, ensuring that Johannes and Vadim would be as far from each other as possible. Yeah, I guess we are someone that would try to resolve this peacefully. And then now he's beating up that poor woman. Why is he doing that? He should not be doing that. Are they, I guess, rivals? Ay, ay, ay. So we got a scene of domestic abuse right in front of our eyes. I guess it was the plague of the times. Doesn't sound right to me. The sound of drums fills the halls of Zadar while the guests sip the last drops of mead. Above them, the voice of Vitomir rises harmonically. Now listen, for I shall tell you about the tale of the most saintly life of Kralj Josip. There we go. Everyone should be talking about this, right? Yeah, and that is, I think, what I wanted. No. What is legendary host? No. Yeah, that is exactly what we wanted. People should hear about this. There we go. Soon word will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. Okay. Do we get some more out of this? I don't think so, right? Great banquet. So the 15% modifier was the only thing that we got out of this legendary feast. Okay. Well, at least I got the... I guess it helped for... Oh! Look at that! That did the trick, apparently. We are up to 7 baronies now. Okay. Good stuff. Can we actually ask the... No, we can't, because he's not anywhere close. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Maybe keep that up for a while then. Yeah, and the big question, should we actually call or ask our head of faith to grant us some more influence in exchange for piety? I mean, what else are we going to do with piety anyway, right? That's not really for anything else. I guess he will not like that because we are calling him to do something, but it's for our family. We do things for our family. Therefore, we are asking the Pope. In his church, our Lord placed apostles, teachers, miracle workers, those gifted in government, and with a diversity of tongues. These, our holy voices, shall speak in favor of the Gushich. Signed Pope Arbondio of the Papal States. That's not a very popally name, is it? Popally? Did I just say that? Popally. Anyways. There we go. It's taken off. And the order is restored in Dukelia. Thank you very much, Claudia. Now, your next target is going to be Pset. So that no one's upset and Pset. I'm very sorry for that one. Right. Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting a bit now for my treasury to go up in order to build those marches. Exiting the church in Solin, me and my niece, Banica Claudia, end up in the company of some local merchants. They are in the middle of a discussion regarding theology and worldly wealth. I would invest in the church, but how can I know if that is even St. Matthew's will? Yeah. No. Again, that's, I would say his profligate nature, again, is not something that comes out in stress. He's ready to give, I think. And then, therefore, he would advise her to do the same. Solin gains the temple grounds building. Wait a second. Where is that? So that does not have... Oh, wow, okay. Ah. Temple grounds. Ah, okay, that's the second... Yes. There we go. Oh, wow. Upgraded to level 2. That would have been very costly otherwise. Did she pay for that now? I don't think she did. Because that would have been very costly. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Right, it's there as well now. Okay. 11 now. It's a bit... Like the coloring is not very great. Should be highlighted a bit more. Because the... But it's obviously here now, there. And still spreading. Okay. Is he helping us? Yes, he is. Is she helping us then? Ah. Already spreading. How about him? Yeah, I guess I can try it with 68%. I think I will go into pedagogy here. I think that's currently his focus. Because he's starting to teach things to his son. And he thinks, okay, that's something proper for me to do. Oh. What's this? There she is again. Diminica became rivals with Svjetlana. And we all know what that means. Oh, dear Lord. Do we finally have to do something about her? Because the thing is, I was asked again in the comments about, like, who was behind the murder of... not Domaslava. Where did she... Where... No. Right. The murder of Božena here. And we do know who's the murderer now, for some reason. Because now it's actually official that Svjetlana did that. I don't know when that was made public. So, everyone knows she did that. And now that she is openly quarreling with our niece, I don't think I should accept that. Because that will... yeah. Oh, she could... She might call mercenaries. This is something dangerous to do. Very dangerous. But I think on the other hand, I know where this is leading. She will try to kill our niece, and she may as well be successful, because so far she's always been successful in her schemes. And we cannot have that. We cannot have her kill our own niece. Damn it. That's definitely something he does not want to do. He does not wish to participate in inner Illyrian strife. I don't think that's his thing. What else could he do? Retire governor. Yeah. Oh, that is much better. Yes, that is much better. And we do see here, Adam will be the one to take over. Oh, brilliant. What? Oh, no, come on. You... You cannot be serious, game. And I can't even call her back. What? No, she is still here. What? Liege? What happened here? Ah. Okay. I don't like that. So, he is now, and that is very much what I wanted, or kind of the best outcome of this, really, that Adam is taking over Bosnia, but since his former Županija here of Charso is not a de jure part of Upper Bosnia, I take it, the next in line was now chosen to be Župan here, and that is Kumica. Can I... I can't even do that, because she is not... Because we now end up with the problem, again, that we have too much holdings. She was the one. There you go. We have no available spouse here to assist us because she's doing her own thing. Oh, this is bad. I did not want that. I mean, yeah, I guess we should be great. Yeah, we should be rooting for her, for Kumica here, because that is what she deserves. She is very great. But do you see, like, look at her governor efficiency. She is very good at this. And yeah, at the same time, I did not want to lose her. What else do we have in here? Can we make love before she goes? Yes. Oh, my darling. Go. Okay. What do we do now, though? Because I don't want to let go of Stari Trgovište. I don't want to let go of Zurich. So what then do I do? How do we do that? I mean, this is obviously very prestigious, right? Being able to participate in the vote for who's becoming the next. Voting score is even like 2. That's quite a lot, actually. And we're still voting for him when no one else does. Okay. But at the same time, it is a lot. But as you can see here, it's 2 against 18. So whatever we do, we can only... the only thing that we can do, if there was some kind of tie, then we could go in another direction. And having a direct holding here is also not the best thing to have, I guess. Yeah. Should we create that one then? And give that to someone else. By the way, is he... Aha, okay, he is still part of Slavonia. That is not right. That should not be the case. So we create the Banovina, give that to someone, and then we take Fürstenberg away from him and add it to that Banovina here. And it's what we call a duchy, I think, right? That's makes sense, right? That's a Herzog then, by the means of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, let's just do it. Okay, so we need more money. 75. Alright, there we go. Right. Now, whom do we give this to? That is, I think, the more interesting question here. That is the more interesting question. Oh no, it's a Banovina now. All right. I mean, I guess technically I would like to give it to one of my sons. Could I say... I can do that. And then she wouldn't even... How does that work? I guess she is the Ban then from here. Oh, yeah, but that does not sound right to me. We don't have anyone else currently from our family, right? We have Gordana. Would that be something that we would do? She is good. She is good at this. And we like to keep things in the family. Not in the dodgy meaning. So, how about we call her back? Because right now I don't think, yeah, she's a personal physician there for her niece, but that's not too big a task. Invite her back to court and say that she could have that Banovina, that so that when she retires or whatever, then by that time one of our sons could take over. I think I will do that. So, there we go. Yes. Let's do that. And I guess that also means... Yeah. We don't get a say. No, yo... Oh, I still can do it. Why couldn't I do that before? That's a bit weird. Alright. I guess we will... retract that vassal from him now. They are not going to like it. But that is how we handle things. And he's still fine. Becomes our vassal. And then we can say grant vassal. There we go. That looks better to me. And for whatever reason... I don't understand how this works. Why? Are we back to... because she's now an additional ban that we have to pay for? I guess that might be it, right? I guess that might as well be it. I guess none of them need promoting now. What I can do, I guess, is try to find... There we go. As you do see here, we haven't done that for a while, actually. Giving some directions. Banovina of Upper Bosnia. I think we should not go for military here anymore. Instead, we could go for construct economic buildings. There we go. And generally, when it comes to the contract, we could change that to civilian. Yeah, that does a little. Then Kralj is sort of a frontier province, I guess. Yeah, frontier administration. His direction could be... he does have men-at-arms, right? Yeah. Boost men-at-arms, improve development, improve cultural acceptance. Maybe that's... Fortification sounds right in his case. Croatia. Now that's an interesting question. Like, one argument could be we should definitely go into fortification and so on to kind of keep it if someone wants to get it. At the same time, I think I think we should go into a different direction here and say what we want out of this area here is to have trade with everyone around us. And to have this connection to the empire rather than seeing ourselves as, you know, someone that needs defense, needs defending from the realm. I guess we could go build some... There we go, build some... that's that, yeah. Let's go for civilian here as well. Getting a bit better here, as you do see. Zahumlje, that's where Diminica is. So, Diminica is here in Zahumlje. That's not a frontier region here anymore either, right? So, how about we say the vassal directive then should also be economic. And this... Yeah. Yeah. Should also be civilian. There you go. Dukelja. Now, Dukelja, we can go into a different direction, I think. With Dukelja, we could actually say we should go into... yeah, maybe even recruiting men-at-arms. And then change the contract to frontier. Yeah. Now we're back to -6. Anyway, makes sense to me. Dubrovnik, I think, is a very good case, again, for economic and civilian or naval. Okay. It doesn't say anything about tax here. So don't we get any tax at all? That's weird. I'll just try to see what happens. Nothing much changed. Okay. Okay, so for whatever reason, he is considered to be disloyal. And therefore, we can't really... tell him what to do. But I guess he is not really... Like, we are currently trying to integrate these titles here. So he's not really a frontier anymore either. So I guess we could still go for military. Like, have this as a zone here where we focus on that. For whatever reason, that gave us some more gold as well. Okay, I'll take it. Croatia is currently naval. And economic buildings. Do we keep it like that? I guess we can. And then we have Slavonia. And Slavonia is still... I guess should not focus on that anymore. But I guess we can go for military buildings. And... frontier. We changed that to military. What does that actually do? Defend advantage, fort level, hostile raid time. I think that's a good thing because we did get people, or do get people that want to raid in these areas here, right? Mostly coming, I think, from Hungary. So that is good. That is still good for me. I guess we are paying a lot here because we are also still doing the whole extol domestic legend shebang. So we stopped doing that. That looks better. And now we're back to -3. Yeah. Okay. Oh, by the by, we have now... Yes, I think we do have our royal prerogative now. Where is it? Yeah, known. We can enact high crown authority and absolute crown authority. That is the direction we were going in. And I think we will just go ahead with it. This one here will only take us 8 years. What else can we use or should we have? These are a bit silly. Can recruit armored horsemen. Chronicle writing. Well, what's up with these? Polio horse race activity unlocks the decisions to inaugurate a major polio invest in polio. Okay, yeah, no, that does not sound like anything we need. When taking the decision to contact pirates. Diplomatic range plus 10%. That is not actually bad. But I guess we don't need that much either, right? Should we actually go here and try to get something that's already a bit ahead? I mean, of course, having windmills is always like very, very good because that gives you an additional building slot and the opportunity to build windmills, and they are kind of OP. Guilds are also nice. Urbanization. Yeah, I don't need that one. Land grants. Windmills. Sounds like something he would be into researching, I think. So maybe we do it. And now we can actually go for a centralized bureaucracy. And I think, again, that is the kind of trajectory that we had from the very beginning from Voindemir's father Plavanik, from his brother Josip. And he wouldn't do that for himself, I think. He does not want to project this kind of authority. He would rather be, you know, the first among many. But that is what they have been working for, and he sees himself as the person to continue their legacy. So I think we will go for it. So, yeah, of course, they are not going to like it. But it will mean we get some more gold here. Okay. A little more gold. And I guess we can do that one here in 20 years. 20 years. And I think by that time we would be able to have a feudal realm. Right? Can negotiate some alliances still. Is there anyone here worth considering? Yes. Oh, okay, yeah. That is my own. That is our own. Yeah. Basically, that's our family. So, nah, that's not worth doing. Our hostage needs some kind of education. Well, maybe that's something we can look into as well. Oh, no. Dominique, the spouse of my son and heir Adam, has passed away. Oh. She fell from a mountain trail. All those carefully crafted plans have been crushed by death's fickle impulse. Though such complaints might seem petty and insubstantial compared to her family's pain. Rest in peace. I have 2 sons remaining. Where were they? I guess... Right. Oh, they were still going from... Oh, that's very tragic then. So that kind of makes that our fault. To a degree. Oh no. I guess that happened. Poor Adam. Although I think they didn't like each other very much. Wasn't that the case? Not sure. But I guess... Yes, we will be... taking control of that. And we will, of course, want her to become a good Catholic. Of course. Is there anything else we could do with royal prerogative? Don't think so, right? Oh. Adam and Stjepan became rivals. When did that happen? Okay. At least I guess there's not going to be any... Ah, look at him, right? He's a poor guy. Oh, wow. But he's still... He's willing to have children. And there it is. Because I was looking at the Trpimirović family tree, and it didn't look good for them. As you do see here, there's only 3 people currently that can produce. No, 2. actually. Well, one really, because she is now 53. She has one daughter who is a Trpimirović, at least. They are Trpimirovićes, but they are all female. They will not marry matrilineally. Or would not, I think. Maybe they're going to have that kind of marriage here again. But there we have Kralj Stjepanić Trpimirović. And he is a male Trpimirović. A dying breed. So, where are we? 16, 17, it's finally going somewhere. Jesus Christ. Took them long enough. I've been told my wife that my wife and I are very much alike. I think that's true. I will admit it's true. She finishes my sentences, seems to anticipate my every desire, and it's rare that we disagree on almost anything. Lately, at least. This is one time where the gossips have it correctly, and that is no small feat for a married couple. This does not mean we will always agree, of course, but lately this familiarity has led to an ease I rather enjoy. Kumitsa recently met me in the courtyard when I returned to the castle, and the genuine smile she favored me with made mine easy to return. Aww. Look at them. Can we, like, visit her? I guess I can invite her to visit. I may as well. Come visit me, darling spouse. Yay! I was just thinking of you, and here this lovely invitation arrives. I will prepare for my journey to Split and see you soon. Oh. That is very nice to hear. What's happening over there? A peasant revolt. And this one here... 4 years. Yeah, let's see if we can make another one. My love arrives. Finally, Kumitsa has arrived at Split, exhausted from a trip, but clearly pleased to see me. I greet her in the courtyard, surrounded by a gaggle of servants, eager to bring her messages and confer with their lord's wife. Thankfully, Voinomir shoos them away. That's me. After only a few minutes, eager for us to begin our planned day together. I lead her up to my bedchambers, banning the castle staff from this wing altogether. It will be a good night. It shall be. Ah. No, that is not possible. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, right, okay, that's not her war then, so we cannot participate, but they are helping somewhere. She's really active, right? For someone with her traits. I mean, yeah, she's a brilliant strategist. I keep overlooking that. Oh! She drank herself to death. Oh, poor woman. That is not a very nice fate, but it gives us the opportunity at least to bring Dragos to our court. Yeah. That part of the family here, they really... Yeah, they were never meant to be happy, I think. Starting with Stjepan and then his children of Kastimir, who was murdered, and Domaslava died of consumption, and then her children are all dead by that time. Yeah, cursed. I mean, Voinomir does not believe in curses. But certainly not much luck there either. So what are we still doing here? Swaying her. Don't think we need to do that, but I guess we can wait the 30 days. What else can we do? Do we have another subject that really does not like us? I guess Adam of Kralj. What, she's still around? Ah, she is, of course, the lady of the Svacic family. Alright, so she is still there. Yeah. Oh, I'm interrupted at court today as my guest Milana hurls herself towards me, pointing and screaming, "Heretic!" on her way. The most saintly life of Kralj Josip makes claim that Kralj Josip of Illyria has powers beyond even God himself. Heresy of the highest degree. She sounds like a lunatic to me, but mutterings around the room would indicate some already agree with her. I guess I'd try to convince them. I don't think that that's something he would do. So, yeah. Oh, I lost the debate. Oh, damn it. Okay, so not everyone agrees with what we're doing here. But of course, we are not trying to make a god out of our brother. Just wanting to highlight what a saintly life he led. Which is not a kind of propaganda at all. Not some kind of trying to rewrite history. Oh, there we go. I see Seborg and Vitomir whispering darkly before they approach me. Identical cold smiles on their faces. Your Grace, Seborg purrs like a cat about to pounce. It is time our rivals learned the cost of insolence. They want to commission a grand tapestry of my greatest victory in battle, but they have a special private request for the artist to subtly render the face of their enemy as a groveling, terrified fool in the background, forever immortalized in his shame for all to see. And I guess that would refer to him. It was him, right, that attacked us. That was not his predecessor. Okay. Yeah, but I think that's not something he would do. He does not relish in that. And he does not wish to provoke again. Like what we're doing here is already provocation enough, I guess. But at the same time, yeah, we do have the hostage, right? So that is preventing him from attacking us, which is good. Oh! We have a tournament? No? Oh, I guess I could attend, or try to attend. Mountaineer. Okay. I guess we could do that. Maybe that's another opportunity for us to... I think there's nothing else we can do, right? An opportunity for us to try to spread the message. Maybe even have some of our Croatian knights win this. Whatever they're doing, I'm going to have a look at that in a second. But let me just see. Our knights are here. There he is. I hope he would come with us in that case. Knes Aguastin of Sini. I hope that would be the case. Bit dumb, the good man, but that's okay. Johannes would definitely come with us, I think. Okay. I think we should go for that. Try it. Yeah. Again, so we need... we could also hire a culture ambassador. But we do need both of them. We do need to have a mountaineer and mercenary guards. Otherwise, we won't make it. It's already a bit risky. Oh, come on. We haven't been at a tournament in quite a while. Or ever. Like, he certainly hasn't been at a tournament. So, what are we doing there, then? Yeah, let's hurry. Yeah, maybe we do not arrive anyway. Right? That's still a possibility. Oh, we have a great melee. Alright. Just the one. Oh, I guess that's fine. Maybe on the back we can visit some of these lands here. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, we can take a look at our monastery up here. Pretty. Very pretty. Alright. What's happening here? Old foe acquired title. Sun is coming with us. Oh, look at that. Thessaloniki. That's all medieval arts, right? Best mod around when it comes to visuals. Alright. So the big question is, do we participate in this? I guess if we do, we would also have to be the leader, I guess. Because we are probably the biggest rank attending. That is the... Oh, that would be... I guess not doing it would make us seem a bit like a coward. Oh, we only have Johannes and Vitomir with us. I think we should try at least. There we go. Feathered entertainment. And that leads us to... there we go. Yeah, we're not looking to enhance our knowledge here of falconry. No. We're here to train. And we are training to be able to attend the contest. Which I guess we will likely lose then, because we are not very good at this at all. There you go. A clear divide has been drawn between the two teams, who stand across from each other, taunting as they prepare their equipment and whisper plans. Horses are readied in the background, the chargers whinnying and harumphing. It will be a brutal day's work. My team is sure to defeat Strategos Anatolios' band of braggarts. Strategos Anatolios? Oh yeah! Oh, he's even worse than we are. Good. As you do see, 46. Sabotage. No, I don't think we're going to... yeah, that's not his way of doing things. If he loses here, he will still at least have done his best. Yanked from my saddle by a polearm, I stagger upright, my head ringing. The perpetrators round on me immediately. My apologies for the rough landing, says Kyriakos. But we are not taking any chances. 3 of them, all heavily armed, their aim is clear. I am a high-value target, one that will bring great riches and ransom. As my head clears, I can make out 2 figures approaching from behind my assailants' shoulders, bedecked in my team's colors. The 3 grinning wretches have no idea as to their sudden danger, but my rescue is surely at hand should I want it. Yeah, I guess. No, I'm not trying to be a hero here. And I guess that was... that went well. The melee royals battering away at me. I'm thrown this way and that, trying to give as good as I get. Swords rent armor, spears clink off the metal roundels of shields. One such weapon whips through my vision, aimed at my head. I barely manage to dodge, whirling my dagger around to deflect. A lucky escape. I turn to brandish the dagger once more, only to find that it was knocked entirely from my grasp. It falls to the dusty ground, kicked hither and thither by the straining combatants. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying to get it back. I hope that was... Do I get some kind of... No, the weapon is kicked further away. Oh, damn it. Is it... Alright. Is that cheating? You can just re-equip it. No, it was actually right here all the time. The shadows loom long as the battle wears on, the fray shrinking as contestants limp away. Wheeling my horse, I think back to what has transpired so far, such as when the mayor of the local settlement was incensed after a brawl spilled over into its streets. Events are clearly coming to a head as tired battle lines are drawn up once more. The opportunity to stamp my mark on this contest is now. Yeah, I guess that is something at least that he can do, right? Holding a speech. The ploy was a stunning blow. The tide shifts in my team's favor, multiple riders breaking free as we overwhelm their flank, racing away towards the opposition camp. We can only hope they reach it before the same happens to us. It is almost impossible to call which side is closest to prevailing. There is still all to play for. I can see the heralds begin to make their way onto the field to signal the conclusion of the event. The end draws near. Okay. And of course I lost. Has any one of you ever won this one? I think I won it once on this channel in one campaign. And that was one of the very few ones. I guess the last thing to do, I guess we can visit the artisans' quarters. No, I'm not going to do that. I guess, yeah, what a magnificent work he's done, I hear a knight proudly say, leaving the workshop. The shimmering blade reflects the sun like a crystalline lake. I push the door open and I'm greeted by a bursting flame. "Are you going to compete like that?" the weaponsmith asks, pointing at the Ban Stanko's dagger that hangs from my belt. "You have the gold, I have the steel." Okay. Prayer, honor, and trust. Oh, we can... in our house motto. Yeah, we put our house motto on it. Thank you. That's nice. Conclusion, yeah, okay. So the thing is, yeah, his team won in the melee. This was not a good day for us, obviously. That would definitely make its rounds. I guess these things happen. Oh. Sini. Oh, Sini. That's not good then. That means... Oh, that's not good. I guess we have to find a new one for that then. Yeah, but I guess we do that when we are back at home. Oh yeah, and we are... well, we should be looking for someone else to take this over then. Grant to local Dalmatian noble. There we go. That's him. Yeah, he's alright, I guess. So we're returning home, and I guess I could look into... what's that one up here? Sredets. Okay. Maybe go up here, take a look into what's happening up here, because that might be of interest to us. That is the area that we like to control at some point. So let's have a look into it. And on the back we visit the new monastery that we built. Okay. Right. Air is not next to 9. Yeah, I guess we get to that when the children are... oh, what happens here? One of the children at court, Dobroslav, had taken the scopero, I don't know what that is, of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. Personal item, I guess. My son was there and saw it all happen. Josip flew into a fit of rage and beat Dobroslav bloody. This didn't help the younger boy, who started crying even more. It seems that Josip has trouble controlling his anger. Oh. I mean... part of me wants to say, I'll just keep it, because then again, what we do want is to have, you know, rulers that are a bit different from one another. And that certainly would make a difference. At the same time, I don't think that is the reaction. The reaction that Voinomir with his traits would have to this. You should have gone in there yourself without fear. You should have made Dobroslav get the toy back. I think that's the option here that he would take. He's like, hey, you have to be... I talked about that before. You have to be the role model here. If you want to become a ruler, you have to be bigger than that. And I guess the thing is, I could... we'll just do it. I mean, being brave is still... did we have that? Was he brave? No, he was certainly not brave. He was brave, right? And he is a Josip. Yes, I think it's fine. It's a good lesson. Decrease, but that's okay. Gain some learning. Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, what did we visit here anyway? the Bojana Church. This humble church might seem unassuming at first glance, secluded in a rural town lost between golden fields, its simple brickwork blending with the surrounding landscape. Yet within its modest exterior lies a treasure beyond compare, hidden from the eyes of the world. The heart of the temple is adorned with frescoes of breathtaking beauty, each brush stroke a testament to divine inspiration. The blue, red, golden hues blend together, and the saints dance with the flaking of the candles' flames in the most mystical of spectacles. Oh wow, it even has its own graphic. So as you do see, I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to that area here. I'm very sorry about that. As you navigate the steep and rocky path of the Balkan Mountains, your party stumbles upon a solitary figure perched on a boulder. The hermit, clad in worn-out robes and a long, unkempt beard, gazes at the sky with an air of profound contemplation. Upon noticing your approach, Voinomir descends and greets you with a toothless... Oh, his name is Voinomir as well, okay. Greets you with a toothless smile. "Ah, travelers, you tread upon paths aligned with the stars," he exclaimed, "which holds the keys to finding the most auspicious days for our ventures." Oh, yeah, that's something he would be into, right? Teach me about this calendar. Yeah, I guess that's the thing he would want. So, we are looking at more things. That one here is the Belogracic Fortress. Nestled among towering rock formations, this fortress seems to emerge from the earth itself, its walls seamlessly growing out of the mountain's cold red stone. The elegant chimneys rise tall and engulf the fortress from three sides, rendering it virtually impregnable. Locals tell of a tale as old as time of a giant from the nearby forest who piled the stones high up with his bare hands, and of a monastery that was devoured by the rocks as divine punishment. Okay. Yeah, good to scout these kind of things. What do we see here? Romuliana. Felix Romuliana was founded as a model city by the great Caesars. I was going to read it Kaisers, because that is the... yeah. And protected through the years by colossal walls. They were not enough to withstand the centuries' invasions, however, and now all of that remains of its past glories are the hollow skeletons of the watchtowers and the humbling mound of vegetation that has engulfed them. Nevertheless, it would tell us that this area here was Roman once, and since we are the ones that are the true Romans, I think we should lay claim to it at some point. I've got an idea in my attempts to align... Oh, right, okay, yeah, we're doing that again. Yeah, okay, no. We can keep our distance here. Yeah, it's gone now anyway. Oh, I guess we do have a perk. Oh! I have a martial perk. Okay. Well, I guess the only one that makes sense for him would be then in this path here. He's not very stalwart leader. Oh, we did talk about the role model thing, right? Dread is also not the thing really that he's going for. Doesn't want to be feared. I think I might just take that because it aligns with maybe what we've learned here. There he is someone with, you know, who can wield a sword. You know what? I'll take it. I could have taken Bellum Justum too as well, but no, it's fine. As you traverse the rugged hills near Vidin, your party's laughter and chatter is interrupted by the melodic strumming of a lute. You soon encounter a lone bard, Dominic, who greets you with a warm smile and a bow. He claims to be a master of epic poetry and offers to compose a grand poem about your travels. However, he insists that for the poem to resonate with the hearts of the people, it must include a tale of love and tragedy to rival the legendary story of Milos and Rada. A tale known to throughout the Bulgarian lands for its passion and sorrow. Okay. A personal tale? Can ask Vitomir? No. Okay. Then I'll share something with him. Yes, that's fine. Here we go. Finally visiting the monastery that we've built in Stari Dragovište. Oh, the White Angel of Rashka. As you traverse the rugged terrains of Rashka, your travel leader notices a faint path leading to a secluded cave. Have we had that before? Intrigued, you decide to investigate inside the cave. You're greeted by the sight of a grand fresco of the White Angel. Yeah, I think we've had that one before. Iconic figure in Orthodox Christianity. Yeah. It holds no meaning. No, it would hold meaning to him, I guess. I guess that could be a reaction that he would have to this, right? It's a beautiful piece of art. That's not that's independent from it being or having a religious meaning. So do we go further down the path here? He's not ready to do that, I think. Could also go in that direction, right? That's also not bad. Cultural fascination. I think I wanted to go down this path here in the beginning because that was his aim, right? So I think I'll go further into this. Oh, traveling through the rugged terrain of Budlimje, a challenge arises as the ledge narrows to a sheer drop. Oh, they're having some bad time. Well, I guess in that case I will make them work together. See. By the way, have we ever really looked into this? The most magnificent of the monuments of Serbia. And a beacon of faith and tranquility to the locals, this monastery lies tucked away in a secluded valley. Its walls show traces of the traditions of both the Latin West and the Greek East. I think I read that before. But yeah, that's a great thing to have here, I think. And I think we have enough money to be able to build what I wanted to build here, which are marches. Why is that in red? Don't understand. Yes. Go for it. 3 years of... Oh, by the way! Oh! Totally forgot about this! Oh, damn it! That could have been... I guess we have someone currently who's ill. Oh, dear. Well, he's not in very good health. What about her? She's at our court. Don't know why she's here. She could at least be elevated, I guess, to... No, but you know what? I think we want a professional here. We definitely want a professional. Totally forgot that our wife was the physician. There we go. And I guess that's why I thought about it now, because she was the architect. Clara von Plein. Yeah, I guess she's quite plain. Jesus Christ. I think she's temporary. Yeah, let our sister be responsible for that. What was that, by the way? Nothing. Okay. Ooh! Ugra is dead. Interesting. So what happened now? That went to Tolislav. And Podrinje went to his daughter, Neda. Okay. Also, again, like, she would be an abbess. I guess we're doing that. Fine. Oh no, that's our own son. That's Tolislav. Also my friend. Yeah, the Yamomitic. They are on the rise, aren't they? With the Šubić in second place, and I guess after them it's the... No, it's the Trpimirovićs and Krešimirovićs, and then we have the Yamomitic. Okay. As your party enjoys a well-deserved rest in the bustling city of Ragusa, Branka, one of your companions, is approached by a group of local youths. They invite him to participate in a traditional game of the city, a rooftop race. Damn it. The rules are simple. Participants must navigate the city's rooftops without falling and injuring themselves. Yeah, that's likely to happen. The first to reach the city's main square is the winner. Branka is eager to join the fun and looks at you for approval. That is the 51-year-old poor health mercenary captain who's also a bit lazy but playful, I guess. So it's like, oh, I want to do this. Yeah, I guess not. No. Yeah, I guess he would tell him about the how stupid that idea is. I think that's something he would do. Alright, okay, so there we are. We do found... So the one that we find, because of our great learning skill, is worse than the other one here. Stefania. Antonia. Yeah, no. But she's 19. She's already 41. Although I guess she could make it like for another 20 years or so. And the gold is the same. No, we take the one with the best ability. I think that's in line with who he is. There we go. Stefania. Oh, we need a new antiquarian as well. Oh, that was our wife as well. Jesus Christ, she did have a lot of things to do at our court, apparently. Yeah, let's maybe have her responsible for that. Or maybe that is something we can give to that Sevok here then. There we go. I guess she doesn't need to be better here anyway, so I guess she can help us in research. Whilst walking through the streets of Solin, Josip suddenly runs off towards a side street. Oh, that's our son, Josip. The whole entourage is taken by surprise and we all run after him, only to find him waving a misshaped wooden sword at some old man. Is that the best you can do, little prince? He turns to us after teasing an angry Josip and remarks with a wry grin. You want to join in as well, my Kralj? I think you might be a bit older than my usual group. That's interesting. Oh yeah, he seems quite capable. That is interesting here because I will take it. And now the interesting thing is that Josip here is being taught by both of us. Which does make sense. Like, then we are responsible for the general direction, and he will... Oh, can use restore accolades. Do we have... no. I don't have someone here currently. So I need to invest... There we go. We'll lose a lot of glory again. How is he doing that? Oh, he's also calm. I guess he's taken that from us. He's really... That is something we can definitely say that is something he has taken to heart, right? That kind of lesson that we taught him there. So he's now the opposite of wrathful. Interesting. Can be reinstated. Yes. Appoint Schwaniger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He looks the part. There we go. And he's 18. That's great. Should be forced to do this. Alright. Okay. How's the legend going? 24. Yeah. Okay. Can I actually ask people from that side of the Adriatic then to... No, apparently not. Ah, the light shines so pleasantly in the throne room this morning, Highness, my vassal Udalrich says, walking around the room. It sure reminds me of the day fate decided to start Kralj Josip's legend. Do you remember how benevolent he was, attending that peasant's desperate pleas, he says with an eloquent wink. I guess? I guess it makes sense to add some kind of nice things to that. He added a new chapter. Okay. Whatever that means. Duke Philippe. Ah! He is now a duke. Duke of Flanders. That's good. And Nin needs someone else. Okay. Dalmatian. What else is new? Doesn't seem like anything else is new here. Almost 50. Oh, well, what happened to him? Oh, what is that? Consumption? The Deer of Moraka. Or Morazza. Yeah, interesting. Why? Well, that's something different. She just got that on her own. Okay, I guess we will have a quarantine and stuff. The game doesn't really give you that option when stuff like that happens. But it should not be contagious in this case. Oh yeah, we have deer sighted in Duklia. Yeah, I guess that could be something that we can do. Yeah, maybe here. Oh, we don't even need a mountaineer that badly. But I guess we can do that. Oh, we can't because we don't have the money to do that. Alright. I guess we can wait a little. What's that? Oh, I can hold court. Yes, I will do that. Oh, look at him. There he stands with his big spear. And for whatever reason, Johannes is not wearing shoes. Why? Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. Yes, gesture the first for the first in line to approach. And that is Nikifor. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. All right. I'm sorry, Johannes. My village in Zadar was hit by blight this year. Lost not only a crop, but a seed too. We have nothing, we shall starve without help. Why is he American, by the way? Glancing around my throne room again, he says, surely you have a wealth to spare? Yes, I will tell you exactly what you need to do to make it better, because I know all about farming, apparently. And we will establish a crop-sharing system. And, yeah, it will be better. The petitioner now in front of me doesn't seem Croatian, some provincial, I guess. The moment he starts talking, I'm hit by a barbaric but vaguely familiar accent. Why is that? Oh, he's Serbian. Oh, that's fine. You've been living in Serbia for quite a while, so I would know. Kralj, I represent a group of merchants from Zlatibor, having long lived in this land, trading with the locals and with functionaries from the capital. We are well aware of the difficulties in dealing with non-integrated populations, and uniquely equipped to help. Therefore, we'd like to offer our services as official translators and interpreters. Well, that sounds actually quite reasonable. Yeah. Do that. My Archbishop Stanislav speaks up, choosing his words with measured grace. The people of Stetina have taken notice of the investments poured into your recent building program. While everyone is obviously proud of our beloved city's growth, some improvements are bound to resonate more with your subjects great and low. For instance, funding a school where people of every social background can study to enter the imperial administration. That's nice. Calling us an imperial administration. I guess that is in line with how we kind of building a school for 5 years, and that's building construction at plus 50%. I guess there will be a positive effect after that, but yeah, he will do that. That is a great recommendation and something that he would foster. My business here is done. There you go. What grandeur was increased a little. Oh, by the way. Oh, yeah. That was Ugra in that position. I guess then we can have Miroslav in that position. Or we... she's really, really good at martial, right? No, we shouldn't have her in that position then. No, let's take him then. Also apparently one of the powerful vassals, so that's good. Oh yeah, the deer. The deer are still there. Haven't forgotten about the deer. Can't forget them. 3 of my most diligent counselors, Stanko, Dragos and Claudia, have approached me with a series of plans for improving the realm. They speak of the need for constant work and investment to ensure our continued prosperity. They wish to fund a comprehensive survey of the entire realm, sending out scribes to catalogue our resources, population and land ownership. Yeah, that sounds like a very good thing to do. It's very costly, as we do see here, but I will do it. There you go. The hunt is has gone into... Oh! Kralj Stjepan succumbed to a fatal apoplexy. Oh. Okay. Who's there now? Another Yamomitic. Borislav. Well, I guess I am fine with that. With them having more power in the region. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? He was not part of that. He was, however, Master of the Horse. Okay. Who's he? Vitor. My courtier. Oh, he has 21 prowess and is not part of my... Oh. But that could be something I can give to our acclaimed knight here to, make him stand out. Well, I guess we're fine when it comes to the other things here. No, we don't have a few knights. How is that working then? Does not even appear in the list here, so wasn't he my courtier in the end? That's a bit weird. Right, okay, so that was, I guess, the last current Trpimirović to rule over anything. Yeah, so they are down here now. There's her. And I guess what we could do will be trying to get this together. To have her and our son, whom we are trying to mold into our successor. Would make sense, of course. Because that would... Because we are of the part of the family that has not had any Trpimirović in them. We are married to Kumica. She is not a Trpimirović. Our father was not. Josip here, he was married to a Trpimirović. And that kind of gave rise, in the beginning at least, to his daughters saying they had a good claim. She is still She is the daughter of Ban Radovan, the daughter of Lady Ladika, the granddaughter of Kralj Stjepan, and of Ban Swanami. That's big. That's, yeah. I think we might as well do that. Of course, again, what I don't like is that she is now, she's leading the family here. And again, that would make him someone who does not have a wife with him at court, and I don't like that. Maybe there is something better that we can find here. I think it would make sense, definitely, from a kind of legitimacy point of view, from a dynastic point of view. Yeah, I guess we can brood over it for a while, because there's, yeah. I don't think she's likely to get betrothed anytime soon. So how's this going here? How is our legend going? 26. Hasn't gone much further, right? Than the last time we took a look. Order restored in Pset. People are not upset in Pset anymore. Good stuff. Then I guess we just go on. One after the other. That's only... Oh, is that one where... Monthly change plus 195. Might have to do with that. Uh-huh. Can we actually influence her a little? Calm or humble? Oh, I'll just wait it out and see what happens when she comes of... Or when she gets a bit older. Yeah, I think that is the kind of thing that I would like to have, right? Having the two of them marry. That would be good. Not difficult to achieve, though. Yeah, I guess that's done now, too. So, going over here, is that now... Oh, no. That's fine. Alright. I will have full control over Illyria at some point. Full control. Right. Anyhow, can I ask him? Oh, yes, I can ask him to promote the legend. Very good. Can I ask her as well? Yes. Yep, that's good. He is already doing that, right? We have established that. Yes, he is. Claudia is already doing that too. Oh, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, Ban Stanko, and I must say that I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you are even someone that I one day would be proud to call my friend. Oh, Kaiser Gerlach. Of course, I'm friendly with everyone. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to go ahead and sway him, right? Oh! Romanos fire. Well, I guess that probably won't make it to us, but let's do that nonetheless. Because that is here in the mountains, and luckily, infections don't spread very well through mountains. Unlike our coast here. How far are we into this? Halfway. Okay. Yeah. I think there's also Pravanik here. Yeah, I guess he would be an alternative, but I don't see him being in that position. Raised by Kumitsa, but yeah, stewardship is terrible. We don't like that. He's better in that when it comes to that. Oh, I have arrived in Split seeking your confirmation of my continued appointment as Ban of the Banovin of Slavonia. Then we arranged the ceremony at once. Govern well, Ban. Good stuff. What else do we have here? Yeah, that's still a thing. I guess it always pops up because there's someone new in here that we can apparently have a alliance with. But yeah, this is... We don't need any of those alliances. Oh, I need some gold in here. I find myself fascinated by the human body and all the secrets that it still keeps from us. Questions of life and death are constantly on my mind. To read texts on the topic is all well and good, but I cannot help but feel like I would learn a lot more from hands-on research. Get your fingers on some corpses. No, sorry. I don't know why I said it that way. That's him, that's not me. I will study the ravages of disease on a corpse. But I guess he is eager to find out things, right? And he does not have the kind of zeal that would forbid him to do that kind of thing. So yeah, I guess. I try to hold my breath as I sift through the tangled mass of slimy, swollen entrails sprouting from the corpse's belly. But it is to no avail. The putrid stench of decay slowly finds its way to my lungs, making me gag. Something then tears open, and a stream of viscous, yellowish ichor spills out all over the operating table. What was that? Yeah, I guess we could ask her. Or we need to find more bodies somehow. Can you hear my cat, by the way? Jesus Christ, she's not stopping now, is she? I guess she's not. Maybe she can help. Not stopping. Wait a second. Okay, so, Stefania was ecstatic to learn about my newfound interest in anatomy. With her help, I have significantly deepened my understanding of the human body. I only wish there could be some way to stave off the smell. I'm starting to fear all this exposure to bad air might not be good for my health. Yes. So there we are, there's the kind of medieval, belief that foul airs are responsible for carrying disease. So, yeah, okay. We know how to counter this by just, I guess, having some nice smells around. The sound of a bag of coins is one that is difficult to mistake. Ban Miroslav opens the door, rearranging his shirt. My liege, what a resplendent estate this is. The servants have been marveling at the guardhouse since the morn. Miroslav gestures vaguely in its direction. It would be my great pleasure to assist you in ensuring we get the full benefit out of it. Okay. That's a bit excessive, right? I guess that's the next level here then. So instead of 427, we would have to pay 300 and some influence. We just don't have the money for that, and I don't want to be in debt that much. So no. I'm sorry, but we are not going to do that. Which, by the way, is now enough, I guess, for us to have that hunt. My family gathered at the Great Hall in Split, enjoying the realm's relative peace while we feasted. My youngest son, Pravanek, was a delightful child, beaming widely and charming almost everyone at the table. Meanwhile, my older sister, Gordana, was a dark cloud hanging over the entire feast, her melancholy spreading like a miasma. Oh no, there it is again. That was the word I was looking for. The miasma. Even so, it was good. We were all together, and that's what matters most. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's looking like a lunatic. But anyway, thankfully, proper use of flower patches, incense, and aeration seems to have helped lessen the effects that the bad vapors emanated from the cadavers were having on my body. I can finally focus on my studies without fear of repercussions on my own humoral balance. Oh, great stuff. We gain a buck. Yeah, okay. I mean, he can take. He can take it. Doesn't mean that he have to. That he has to. It's December, so I guess we'll wait until winter is over. And then we can head to Dukelja for some hunting. How's the legend going? Oh, yeah. Progressing. Okay. How are we doing here? Smyrna needs a vassal directive. Apparently they have none. That's up there, right? Yeah, there we go. While I was in the castle town with Ante, her attention was caught by a criminal chained in the pillory. Ante lifted her head and made a show of ignoring the criminals begging for water. Oh, that's not very nice, right? No. I think in that case you will tell her that she should be compassionate here. I guess we could say that they should go into the direction of... Oh, convert faith would be good. Yeah, I think that's something we can promote. I guess we can leave the Christiani as they are, but I guess we do want to have more... yeah, to convert the Orthodox parts wherever we... Oh! that apparently was not good for him. Send me into the mountains? He died in his sleep. I don't need a Greek tutor. I think we have enough people at court that can do that. He's terrible at this. This is supposed to be an archbishop. I really hate this about the game, right? That's... How is that realistic? The Catholic Church is a meritocratic system, mostly, especially when it comes to these kind of positions. So, yeah. Do we have someone at court that we could replace him with? I guess everyone is fair, but we do not have someone... can we find someone? Yeah, but he is Orthodox. No, that doesn't work. Theodor Đurđić Mogorović. Okay. Intelligent man. Yeah, how about him? Invite to court. There you go. Oh, there we go. We can now... Oh dear. Smallpox. Oh, they are not as deadly as the... There we go. I guess we won't enter seclusion because that would mean barring us from the world. Again, like his idea of being a role model, that would not be it. We are at least we're at 85 here. So that's quite good. Oh, there we go. Summon the physician. Yeah, no, we don't need desperate measures here. We need to do this safely. We're holding on. And there we go. It would seem the moderate approach has proven successful. So we also have a mild epidemic prevention, also +5. Where are we now? Are we now at like 90? Yes. How's it going? Oh yeah, okay. It will happen, I guess. Revenge served hot. While dining in the hall, I look across towards Josip's table to see a shocking series of events. Županica Neda screamed after seeing her stew was laced with slugs. Josip began laughing that this was what she deserved for ruining her own meal the day before. Or ruining his meal. That is interesting. Can take their food as payment. I don't. Oh, there's even no option here. I'd like to say, interesting. Very interesting. I guess that again, like he wouldn't really tell him. Oh, look at that! By the way, he's interested in men. Interesting. Vengeful or impatient. Forget, both are not very great. But again, we are creating a character here that is, but calm and impatient. That's a kind of very weird combination. Yes, I want that to happen now, please. Very much so. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. He's a vengeful guy. Okay. I guess that is the direction his wrath took him to. Being calm, but at the same time, he's someone who... Yeah, the bravery again is hard to mix into this. But he would be someone that... Yeah, calmly plots people's downfall, I guess. Who would not be very open about these things. Very menacing, probably. Very menacing person. He will definitely go down the authority trade. Appointed title. Bribia. My children, Josip and Pravanik, approach me with a chart they have drawn up. Father, Josip says, we have identified an efficient system that needs to be optimized. They have created a new complex schedule for their studies, balancing their time between martial training, history, and theology to, in their words, maximize knowledge, retention, and skill development. They want my approval to implement it. Oh, that sounds brilliant. And also very costly. But, yes, do that. Children. Bribia. Ah, there it is. Grant to a Croatian. Ah, yeah, okay, I guess because the county here is very Croatian, right? Oh, and there we go. Oh, yeah, okay, he died from smallpox. Oh, yeah, okay. A wedding at court. Good friends. Oh, she's a... debutante. Okay. Yeah, anyway, okay, so how's this going? Romanos pox, right? Yeah, I guess that's his fault. The Romanos over there. Romanos. The grandmother of all. An old woman passed away in Rashka recently. Though a humble villager, this beloved grandmother of all lived a very long time, more than a century, some claim. She was of a kind and virtuous temperament, and was also quite sharp and assertive, as she did her best to guide the community. She even received visitors from even local nobles from other villages nearby, seeking her wise insights. Regardless, there have already been claims that her spirit will bless these lands for many years to come. Okay. I guess, yeah, bye, Grandma. Okay. What is that? Another tournament. Oh, this time we won't arrive in time anyway. Okay. That would have been interesting, though, because then that would have given us the opportunity to get away from here. Although... we're vulnerable to it. But it's not here. And she can go on... Oh yeah, okay, I guess we're losing. Again. Damn it. It's like one of these things with the ship and the hole in it. And the holes. Your son learned High German. Oh yeah, good for them. I guess I can have another round of having child study language in that case. Oh yeah, by the way. Gold. Very delightful. And I don't know, did she just cough up a gold piece? I don't know what happened there. Yes, of course, you need to learn Greek, my boy. Of course. And you need to learn Dalmatian, my child. It's very, very much needed in this area. Okay. We may as well. Not going to jinx it. But we may as well survive this. After all my lectures and all my shared wisdom, my hostage auntie has finally embraced the true faith. I always knew she would make a good little Catholic one day. A good little Catholic. Well, that's a weird phrasing there. Oh, there we go. I find Auntie today looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach and rest my hand on her slumped shoulder and ask what weighs so heavy on her mind. Oh, uncle, my father is Orthodox and I'm Catholic. How can I call myself his daughter when our beliefs are so at odds? I can't help but wonder, who am I? Skleros Salmidesos or Gušić? Just insert these names here. Yeah, okay, we'll be friendly towards her. Little glutton. Oh yeah, there's a train for tournament thing. I don't think he would do that. What can we do here? Ansel Perga has the adventure inspiration. She wants to go to Eastern Europe. Horrible prowess, which is never good for this. Very competent. Would cost me 50 gold. I guess it's a gamble, but I guess it's a gamble we can take. Oh. A delicate situation has arisen. Two of my vassals are in a bitter dispute, each demanding my judgment. But I see an opportunity here. If I play this correctly, I can turn their conflict to my own advantage, extracting concessions from both parties while appearing to mediate fairly. The realm would benefit, well, I would benefit at least, and the good of the ruler is the good of the realm. If they were to discover the manipulation, that is a risk I have always been willing to take. Survival demands it. Okay, so is that really what we take away from the flatterer trade? You know what? I will say I shall settle this fairly, and what I will do is finally... Where was that again? Can we do that here? Yes. He has been in power for quite a while now, so I think it's about time to reassess if he really still is that flattering person. Right? Yeah, costly, I guess, but it's fine. Oh! And he turned out wily in the end. Quick-witted and sly, Voinomir twists every situation to his advantage. His sharp intellect is his primary weapon, allowing him to outthink rivals and navigate any challenge with shrewdness. And that does make sense. So he has turned from someone that was more on the passive side of things and trying to navigate things, but now he has been in power. He's been Kralj for quite a few years now. And as any person that ends up in power, or not any person, like some would probably go in a different direction, but for him, he really feels having that power and wield it. And he has come to, be quite good at it too. Yeah, that led him to really embrace his capabilities. Like, he's now very assured of himself and what he can do if he just wants to. Wow, okay. I like that. Yeah, we still have the deer, right? I'm not in debt. That is a lie. We really made it. Wow. Split. I guess, yeah, we've we sealed off the palace. And that did the trick for us. The time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my Krali. My beneficiary Anselperga bows as well as she can while weighted down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled for during my journey? Yeah, I'm usually like, just bring me something that you think is great for me, because I'm not really sure what else I would say here. Of course, the things that usually happen is they would bring me something very specific to probably like one of the other religions, like Orthodox, and then I can't use it, so... The Christian play in Split. It has been brought to my attention that Guntrud, a renowned Christian playwright, intends to hold a performance of her work titled Beelzebub's Inferno. There's a Beelzebub. I don't know how you English pronounce it. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness a Guntrud play with my own eyes. Okay. I guess we can have fun with that kind of thing. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Guntrud is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I am witnessing the events of the scriptures unfold in front of me as if I were there to behold God's work myself. Once the play has drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Guntrud. I could write better than this. You must teach me to interpret the scripture. No, yeah, okay, that's not something that he wants to. Maybe that is his new wily persona here as well. Like, he feels competition to her. And he's like, nah, I can actually be better than this. Putting his mind to the test. It has been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Guntrud, and as the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire that my own work. 2,000 Illyrian Nights is a work deserving of being called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. Yeah, his very humble reckoning. The only question that remains is who should play the lead role? Myself in disguise? Is that something he would do? I guess if it's related to diplomacy, then yes, that is definitely something he would do. Yeah, I guess. Charisma is there. Maybe that is what he was waiting for all the time. And I don't think Johannes should be doing that. That's not what he does, right? I guess if that is 2,000 Illyrian Nights takes place in Africa, then that would be great for him. Anyway, I can say I can do that in disguise, of course. I don't know why I would do it in disguise, but maybe that's his humbleness still. Wants to do something grand, but does not wish to be recognized as as himself. I take a deep breath and prepare to perform my play, assured that it will be impeccable with me here to deliver its pious message. Taking another breath, I recite my lines flawlessly, and the audience surrounding me falls captive to my words. Yeah, it's something he can do very well. I thoroughly delight them with my masterful interpretation of the tales from the scriptures. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am assured that I outdid myself and showed Guntrud how a real Catholic writes a play. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. I get to know myself. Good. What else is new? Nothing. How's this going? Is this receding? No. I guess we're almost done for today. Yeah, so what we've seen of Voinomir is like he's taking charge. And he's trying to prepare the next generation as best as he can. To take over. His own son Adam here, who's had his own tragedy now, is also in a very good position. Because he would not wish to humiliate him in any way. Or maybe, like him being deceitful, maybe he pushed her? My Karen Master Drislav bursts in wild-eyed, arms full of parchment. Your Highness. Let me do that again. Your Highness. Kanin is drowning in corpses, streets choked with death. He slams the letters down. I sift through the frantic mess. Last I heard, Romanos' pox was under control. Yeah, I guess. I clicked on it. That's why that came up. Okay. I realized that there must have been many rulers who came before me, lesser lords and ladies, as well as mighty kings and queens who once ruled this country. Many of them I will never know. While I too will be forgotten one day, not even a footnote in a history book, nor even a faint whisper in the wind. Oh yeah. Okay, that's an interesting one now. No, that's not it. I think that's, yeah. Even if I die, what matters is if I did my duty. That's a nice closing statement for today. So, yeah. See you in the next time. So, yeah. Cheers. Bye-bye.